Yo, what's up guys? Reapism here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about bullying, and we're going to be talking about paradoxes. Both pretty interesting topics here. Um, my internet's gone again. This has happened every single day, since last week. Tomorrow, as of recording this, that will no longer happen. I am getting new internet. Uh, an upload speed that is unspeakable about. You'll see a video about that later, as well as the download speed. Something insane. Not Google Fiber, because that doesn't exist here yet. But something decent. Anyways, guys, I did record this episode. It was successful. But I looked back and I wasn't really clear on my points of bullying. And I want to make it the most to you guys as very, very good, constructive criticism. Not in a harsh way, just good advice that I could possibly give to you. Now, you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys really respect me and watch me because you really enjoy the way I speak about things, and you enjoy my opinions, and you like to hear me speak about certain things. So, instead of turning the tides on that and giving a complete opinion about bullying, I'm gonna talk to you guys about experience and prevention and ultimately courage. So let's get on with that. This is gonna be a completely live episode. There might be cuts and stuff, but that's up to me to decide in the cutting and things. I ripped out the egg farm, by the way, the chicken farm, because it's horribly designed and it doesn't even work. So let me deposit all that stuff here. I don't have internet to look at a tutorial or anything like that, so yeah, it's horrible. We're gonna get into all that stuff later. Don't want to waste too much time, so let's try to continue here. What do we have down here? Well, it seems to be a lot of villagers, right? Well, we're gonna get rid of some of them because why have them store up here? Another one, for example, we want to get rid of. We got one right here, buys written books. This one is going. And this one is gonna go because honestly I have another villager that does that. Over here we want this guy to go. And I should probably continue on with my topic here about bullying. Alright, so it's a very hard topic to commentate about, because there is one thing that I could say that could upset my entire audience, and this is why I really did not want to do this ever in the first place. But I'm that dedicated to actually take some courage and have a little bit of backbone to continue and give you my opinion regardless of the things that may happen and proceed after that. Hopefully that won't happen because the things I'm about to say shouldn't get anyone mad, but it's just how it is. So bullying, guys, it is something that happens very often here in the world. Um, it may not seem big in other countries, but in some places it's devastating and could be, life-threatening. So we're gonna get into that stuff in a bit here. Um, where am I? Oh, I need a sword. I need to make a sword, guys, really quick. Anyways, so yeah, it's pretty life-threatening. This is no joke kind of topic. Requested by Sophie. Requested a long time ago, actually, by her. But I kind of put it down, and I know I have a sharpness 4 sword, of course, but I don't want to waste that on what I'm going to do with this. So, yeah, guys, it seems like I'm on peaceful. Alright, map making. Sorry, guys, sorry. Um, yeah, so let's get on with it. So, yeah, here's my best shot at it. Hope you enjoy it. Ah, this is horrible. Alright, let's get on with it. So, like I said, it could lead to life-threatening situations, and it's no joke. And who am I to say that I never did it? Of course I did, and I'm gonna tell you that because I'm not proud of it, obviously not, but because you guys watch me, and I'm sort of like a role model for you guys, because you kind of watch me, and it's not like a absolute role model, but you guys kind of like the way I do things, and it might influence the way you decide things. So if you may not know it, but I may be a contribution to your life, in a way that can affect you. So, everyone that you watch, yeah, obviously not just me, of course, guys. I'm not trying to sound like, I'm not trying to sound conceited or anything. No, of course not. That's not my goal here, guys. Um, no, my goal here is to try to try to clear the clouds, with this topic, kind of like that. So, yeah, it's pretty devastating for me to even say that in the first place. Like, I've done it before, but I'm not saying like I killed a person or made someone cry hysterical. I never did something like that, but however, I did make fun of people. We all have. Maybe not every single person on Earth, but a majority of us have. It's just it's the way we entertain ourselves, unfortunately. But it's not necessarily a complete bad thing. The bad thing is that it could get so out of control that it can systematically destroy oneself. So that is the problem here, and we're going to discuss that. And courage, I said before, is actually a contribution to this. So let's take a look at Reapism's views on bullying. All right. Well, since I have two topics, I wanted to cover paradoxes and this. I want to kind of blow through this in a way, not like try to get out of the way or anything, but I have two plans, so I hope you don't mind. Um, anyways, bullying. All right. So first of all, to prevent bullying, you kind of want to do the opposite of what they're expecting you to do. For example, I get bullied. No, this is an example. This doesn't happen. Um, for example, let's say I get bullied about a T-shirt that I wear, a certain T-shirt design that I like, but other people do not, and they target me for it. Um, what I could possibly do is, since it's a T-shirt, it's not that valuable, and it's not necessary to sustain my life. I could wear another T-shirt. Now, I've kind of showed you one side of the story here, sort of like propaganda, not really, but obviously, just because someone doesn't like it, do I necessarily have to change myself because someone doesn't like it? Absolutely not. You do not feed the bully what they want. If you change your shirt because they said to, they're going to expect you to change your opinion about anything or anything in your beliefs because you fed them that first time. Now, this goes to say that you guys, whoever got bullied that is watching this, you've probably fed your predator already, right? Well, it's not too late, actually. There are many things you could do, and this may sound cliche, as in, like, it's been, reiterated into your mind, but doesn't really produce a value. That's what cliche means. So, if that's the case, I'm gonna tell you this. You gotta tell someone. Um, of course, it's gonna sound cliche, but listen to this, guys. If you don't want to listen to your teacher or your mom or dad say this, or your parent or guardian, you're probably gonna listen to me. So think about it this way: if I do not say anything to my parents or any person that I speak to, my friend or anything, I talk to people on a regular basis. Why not just bring up a conversation? Don't make it sound like you're like afraid or anything. If that's what you care about mostly, just tell them about it. See what they have to say. See if it's your problem. Um, it could also be that you're ignorant, and well, I'm ignorant in this case, and I didn't know that the shirt was promoting something that was racist or anything. You see, this is what I mean. Like, it's all controversial. And that is the problem. Nobody understands that there could possibly never be a right or wrong because it's such a controversial topic. I gotta get rid of him. Um. So yeah, guys, I should probably get rid of or get out of there. But yeah, it's unfortunately something that is uncontrollable. I can't really give you an exact way to prevent it, but I can give you advice, and that is, do not feed the bully. Give him. Well, alright, I was gonna come up with this quote thing. Here, hold up. What was it? It was, do not feed the bully, rather make him understand. Was it something like that? I'm not sure. I'm not asking you directly. This is how I think. It sounds like I'm requesting you guys, but I'm a weird person. We're all weird. But yeah, I'm not really sure, guys. I'm not actually sure on what I was trying to get there. But the point is that if you show a little bit of backbone, unfortunately, not everyone possesses the ability. I mean, I show a bit of backbone. I don't really get bullied anymore because of it. I've been bullied, guys. Trust me. And it's gonna sound kind of stupid, but I've been bullied for wearing a certain type of shirt or sweater. And I'm not joking, you guys, when I say this. It's ridiculous, right? It's absolutely insane. But people find their ways to entertain themselves in that. I mean, if it has to do with them insulting me for a number on my sweater, then so be it. As long as they pursue in their life, that's my idealism here. I'd rather take a hit for someone, even like I could be very like it could be a very drastic amount, but that's kind of my philosophies on life. Like it's pretty interesting. I could get into it in another episode, but there's a lot of things I want to say. This will probably be uploaded with my new internet because I don't have internet right now. And tomorrow, when I come home from school, I will have that internet most likely. They are coming tomorrow. I ordered it like 1 hour ago, and it's coming tomorrow. Pretty awesome. We'll get into that. I'll make a video, like I said. But yeah, that's about it for bullying, guys. If you want, all right, this is your thing. This is kind of experimental. I give you a little bit about what I have to say. If you want more about bullying, let me know in the comments, and I will make a vlog specifically about it. And leave a question specifically about bullying, not a general topic about bullying, because it's kind of hard for me to start and finish with that. But yeah, if you could do that, that would help me, and you would get your answers. So thank you for that. Now let's talk about something less dramatic. Paradoxes. What is a paradox? Why am I talking about a paradox? Reap. Well, paradoxes are awesome, first of all. And second of all, they're a way of life in some way. So let's continue. What is a paradox? So this is my definition. It's a statement or an idea that contradicts itself and has two meanings. Now that's my I think I did pretty good actually. I'm not I'm thinking about it right now. I'm like, wow, I think I just literally gave a professional definition of a paradox right there just from my mind. Oh, I love me. So anyways, so that's a paradox, right? So what does that have to do with anything? Well, I'll give you an example of a paradox. This is very interesting. Now, there's a couple of these on the wiki. There's not much of them because they're not too easy to come by. Because it's a statement that contradicts itself that has two absolute meanings, really. So first of all, if you're watching this on a mobile device, don't worry. You're going to participate in this. You will, I promise you. Please do. It is super fun. And if you're not, obviously you'll be able to participate. If you are laying down, you will participate because I am asking you to. You don't necessarily have to, but I am asking you. The subjunctive form of English and Spanish, basically. That's what it is. I'm insisting you to do it. You may not do it, but I do want you to do it. It's Spanish class. I was learning about this today, so I had to bring it up there. But anyways, yeah, I'm getting really ahead of myself. Anyways, paradoxes. Alright, so like I said, everyone do this if you can. Please, if you're hearing my voice right now, do this. Alright, so take your hands, like put the phone down or whatever you're using to view this video. Put it down for a sec, just hear me out, and do this. So take your two hands and separate them with a pretty long distance, not too much, not drastically, but a pretty big distance in between each other. Now, clap your hand. I'm gonna do this right now, actually. Let's see if there's no creepers. Alright. Alright, so take your hands, separate them like you're about to clap. You're about to form a clap right now. Now clap constantly. You hear me doing it? At a constant rate. Just focus on your clapping, right? Let's get into the paradox now. My hand had contact, not in a like absolute way, like as in every single measurement they clapped. And that's not true in quantum mechanics, but oh man, I don't want to get into that stuff anyways. So just for simplistic sake, my hands came into contact when they clapped, alright? Alright, well, however, they did not at all. Because this is why it contradicts itself. Now, clap your hands again, keep doing it. Now, suppose that the two actions, my left and right hand coming into contact, I am having the distance in between those. So think about it this way. The first one, I halved it. I'm going to try to give you a graphical representation of two squares maybe of doing this. I halved it again, and I halved it. Now, it could get so small, right, of those having infinitely distances. I use the word infinitely. That's exactly right, guys. Infinitely having the distance between the two actions. Paradox. That's it. There you go. Why is it a paradox? I've clapped my hand. Wait, we're getting a pretty ahead of ourselves. Hold up, guys. So I should probably not you know just stand around and platform. Let me try to dig around here. All right. So here's the thing, guys. The last distance I halved can be halved and can be halved, and the last distance I just halved that may be so small that is shorter than Planck's length, which is the smallest distance possible. Of course, mathematically speaking, there is nothing that could exceed I mean, there's nothing that can't be that small. Of course, mathematically speaking, Planck's length is about what, like 10 to the negative 30 or something like that. I'm not sure. It's a very small distance. So what's to say that I can't have that in distance? Because that value has a value, and I could just have that value. Why not? On paper, it's possible, but maybe not in the real world. But yeah, paradox, guys, paradox right there. So why is it a paradox? Well, I still clap my hands. Even though it's an infinite process of me having the distance, I still produce the clap. Paradox. Two statements that produce a truth value, but are not necessarily the same thing. They're not equal in any way, because one finished and one is infinitely going. Another example is I'll give a more modern example. Before on the wiki, it was like Achilles and the tortoise. That's how you pronounce it. All right, there you go. Achilles and the tortoise. But a nice way for me to say it is Usain Bolt, one of the world's fastest sprinters, I believe, or runners, whatever. He was put against a turtle in a race. Now, the depiction of a turtle is pretty slow, as in, like, the depiction of a turtle in the modern day is like they're slow creatures. I don't know if that's literally fact, but let's just suppose it is. We'll take the depiction to be our value here. So let's suppose they're in a race, right? Now, Usain is feeling kind of generous. He wants to give the turtle, 100-meter start. Well, the turtle's gonna go for 100 meters before Usain starts going. So, sorry about that, guys. It's allergy season, so I had to do a little sniffle. So he's put against the race. The turtle, like, this is also assuming that you're going in a constant motion, not stopping. All right. So with that said, let's continue on here. So Usain is now about to sprint because the turtles reach 100 meters. He catches up relatively quickly to the 100 meters, but during that time, because no matter what you do, there is always a amount of time before an action is completed. Always. It's the start of an action and the finish. There's always, no matter what anyone says, a delay between the two actions. They could be so small it's not even observable, but this is common sense. A start has to have a finish, and there has to be time in between two actions, no matter what. So, well, maybe I could be wrong there, but think about it this way. So, Usain catches up to the turtle. That turtle, since it's moving in a constant, motion. Yeah, that's the word. Since it's moving in a constant motion, the turtle has traveled another 10 meters. So now Usain has to catch up to that turtle. However, this is an infinite process of the turtle slightly getting more faster, not really faster, but slightly ahead of Usain, because it takes time for Usain to catch up no matter what. Infinite process right there, right? It could go on forever. Now, let's say the turtle sprints 1 meter before he catches up. It's an infinite process of distance between the two actions. A paradox, guys. Exactly. That is so cool. However, why is it a paradox if that's just one statement? The second statement is, of course he beats it because he's moving in a constant motion that's faster than the turtle. So he beats the turtle. It's an absolute paradox right there. How is that possible? That's why it baffles everyone in society today. All scientists, physicists, paradoxologists. I don't even know. I can't even pretend to understand what they're called in today's world. But people who probably study paradoxes. That's all I'm referencing. Insane amounts. That is so insane, guys. What do you have to say about that? How did I affect your mind today? Just by giving you guys that knowledge, wow, that's insane, right? Tell your science teacher this. They'll be impressed. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I did. If you want more information about paradoxes, of course, let me know in the comments, and we can make a vlog about it. That's what they're for at the moment. Extra information. Anyways, no comments today because I always reply to comments, and I thought it was kind of it's not really monotonous, but it's more of what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of what's the word? Jeez, brain fart. Um, Redundant. There you go. Yeah, redundant. Like meaning it's pointless. So yeah, it's pointless to read it in the episode when I already comment back to every single comment. So that's visible by me, not the spams ones, unfortunately. But sometimes I do check all comments and then I could see it. But yeah. Doesn't it seem redundant, guys? You have to give me that at least. But if you guys really want me to still continue reading the comments out loud, fear no more. I will do that, but you guys have to let me know. And now with this new internet, guys, that is literally 25 times faster upload. So in theory, a 4 gigabyte file will take me 7 minutes to upload. Wow. I can't even pretend to understand that. Honestly, that's just to give you an idea of what I just upgraded to. Wow, I know. It's pretty cheap too, so it's not like I'm forcing my mom to do this. No, my mom is getting sick and tired. My mom is on YouTube all the time, and she's tired of the iPad not working or the internet shutting off on her. My mom's tired of it as well. It's not just me. It is the household that I live in as well that is uptight with the situation. So man, this was an awesome episode. I hope you enjoyed, guys. My name's Reapism, and I'll continue to make these videos for you guys. And now they're gonna be uploaded a lot more frequently. No more like last week this episode was recorded. So thank you for watching. Peace out now.